Hey guys, welcome back to another video of Share the Content. And in today's video, yes, you saw it in the thumbnail, we are moving. We are leaving Houston. We are leaving Harris County. There's a lot of things going on with Flash Custom Transfers. As you guys seen, we've got a lot of new big collaborations going on, but we have been doing this kind of move thing so that we can set up the showroom in still the Houston area and service this side of the Gulf Coast. So if you are looking for a printer or anything associated with Mimaki, we will be your #1 source here in Texas to help you do that. You will actually be able to come out to our showroom and check it out. So there's a lot going on. We just wanted to just go ahead, do this transparent video. Thank you to everybody, all our sponsors, everybody out there who's helping us grow as a company, all the collaborations, all the people that we're doing business with. We truly appreciate it. So we're gonna head inside and kind of show you what's going on. All right, so we're inside. As you can see, Chelly's over there. She's the one who's kind of handling all of this stuff as we are moving. So like I said before, there's actually some boxes right there. Our neighbor hooked us up. We are leaving Harris County. There's a lot of reasons that we are leaving Harris County, and I'm gonna go over them with you in this video. So if you haven't seen our content before, we're a very transparent company, and we like to teach you guys oh, hey, what's up, buddy? We like to teach you guys real life situations. Again, it's nothing bad. It's just, these are the things that you go through whenever you are growing your business and people tell you to go get an LLC and go start a business and do all this other stuff, right? But there's a lot of nuances and everything that comes behind that you have to pay attention to, especially when in this retail doing transfers and stuff like that. So one of the first things that I want to start and let you guys know is, why are we leaving Houston? Why are we leaving Harris County? Well, let me walk with you guys and tell you why. So the reason why we are leaving Harris County is because of taxes. Taxes. So I'm from New York. Everybody says New York doesn't, New York has state tax, Texas doesn't. New York has state tax, Texas doesn't. Well, if you don't know, anybody out there who's telling you anything about business, we are very reluctant, right, babe? We are always like, I'm just gonna have a seat real quick right here. So oh, hey, what's up, babe? Hey, baby girl.
They're all packing up their
They're all packing up their rooms. So just something that we just want to tell you guys, listen, whenever you go through business, or just be very skeptical. We're seeing it a lot going on right now in the world, now that everybody's getting their income tax back. Oh, and shout out to, speaking of income taxes, we just did our taxes today. Shout out to all points, babe?
Yeah,
let me see.
all points tax.
All points taxes, give me the phone. Right there. Shout out to All Points Taxes. There's the information right there. This is 2022, but 2023 is in the car, I think. So yeah, she's an amazing person. She's been doing our taxes for a long time now. Shout out to her. She's an accountant as well, CPA. Great lady. Shout out to Miss Sharon for doing our taxes. But in the video, I want to go over what to look out for, because there's so many people right now telling you to use your tax money to start a business and start this type of business, start a t-shirt business and all this other stuff, but they're not necessarily on a large enough scale to where the city and the state and federal are kind of looking into your situation. So as Chelly peeks over my shoulder right over there, she can attest to this as well. So one thing that they don't teach you, regardless of if you're in a state like Texas who has state taxes, who does not have state taxes, or you're in a state like New York who does have state taxes. One thing that is very important is that you have to being knowledgeable about where your business is in the county and city in which it is in. That's the reason why a lot of businesses have left California and moved down here to Texas, because they do save a lot on sales taxes and stuff like that. But even under that, right? So even under sales taxes, where some states may charge sales tax, some states don't, or if you're purchasing an item from point A and you're selling to point B, you're not taxed on anything. Yes, Texas does have a lot of those benefits. But with that said, there's also something that nobody can get out of and nobody's talking about. So we, as people who print these transfers and sell them to you and have created an entire business out of it, we want to just explain to you that there's something called an appraisal tax.
Retention.
Right? Well, that's what you file a retention.
Oh, yeah.
So you file a retention. So even in this home, right, if you run your business, which there's a lot of people out there telling you, yeah, you could just get a couple of machines and start a business out of your home. Well, guess what? As soon as you file that LLC, as soon as you get that retail license, the city, whatever city you're in, especially here in Texas that we're learning, whatever city that you're in, they are going to tax you on what they think you make. And it's going to be based off of whatever. So if you start a retail business in your home, they are going to look at all the other retail businesses in the area, and then they're going to let you know, hey, you owe this much. So again, we're not CPAs, we're not professionals, we're just sharing with everybody our entire situation as we move. But Shelly was like, do you want to get into all that? And I'm like, listen, we want to be as transparent as possible because we see so much misinformation going on in the industry. We're like, it just rattles our brains. We're like, we do this and they're not telling the truth, right? They're not telling the truth.
It's not even about telling the truth. They're just not sharing the information.
Yeah,
they're just not sharing the most important parts of owning a business, which is taxes, property taxes, needing to know the tax rate in your county, needing to know how to file them properly, needing certain permits that no one talks about. They just talk about the glitz and the glamour and, you know, what your profit margin is, you know, the easy things that the same people teach, but what about the appraisal? And
speaking about, you just did this new fancy thing that's going on with the taxes, right? And it's some guy telling you, you better do this. You just did that, right, for us, for our LLC?
Oh, yeah. I forgot what it's called.
It's trending. It's trending.
Yes.
But that's federal. That has nothing to do with local. And that's what we're here to teach you right now is that so in Harris County, it's 8.25%, right? But in Montgomery County, it's 6.25%. In Harris County, there's 4,700,000 people population. In Montgomery County, it's 668,000. So when we are deciding right now, like as we're doing this year and going everything, do me a favor, babe, give me that appraisal bill, give me that folder, the manila folder, because I'm going to actually show you guys what's going on. Okay, guys, so I have the mics, I can hook everything up, but this video is more about vlog style as we transition out of our household. But some things that I just want to kind of show you guys, and we will go here. Well, this is why I wanted to. So you can go ahead and bring in the mic. Bring in the camera, and I will cover up our information.
Yeah, don't be showing all
that. No, I'm not gonna show our information.
No, let them show it so they can pay it. Shout out anybody who want to donate.
No, you're so silly. Don't be silly. So this right here, this is what they appraised, right? A total of $19,000. That's what they appraised. So the city of Houston told. We're dealing with so much. Okay, so the city of Houston, this was in 2022. Now, again, we've already appealed. There's a lot going on that you guys don't see, right? So we've already started the appeal process. We've been back and forth to the city. So we've been actually contemplating, do we actually want to show this video? But we wanted to get ahead of it first. Show this content. We've been contemplating, do we want to show this real life stuff during or once we get a handle of it? So now that we've got a handle on it, the appeal and everything to bring the number down to its true amount is already in the process. They've already accepted it. We are good. But we've still had an actual hearing. There's a lot going on that you guys just aren't aware of. So to everybody out there who's wondering, there's a delay on my transfers or something like that, Flash Custom Transfers, its entire intention is to make sure that you get everything that you have. Just understand that there's a lot of other things going on behind the scenes that we are dealing with as a big business. Also, as we partner with other businesses and we put ourselves in the best position to be profitable as well. So you always want to keep expenses low, cash flow high, and gain as many assets as possible. That's the reason why we're moving forward to a new location, to a county with lower taxes, because if it's $20,000, it just gives you just a little. If they're telling us, if the city of Houston is telling us that we have approximately $20,000 in inventory in our location, that is not necessarily an indication of how well we are doing. It just goes to show you that, we are we do have a larger operation than most people here on YouTube who are just predominantly influencers, and then they happen to have some affiliate links, and then they happen to sell a few other products or something like that. Whereas with our situation, we have been pounding about manufacturing. And again, because of our retail store in the city, so that you guys, I don't know if you guys are aware, but let me go ahead and teach you. So what they will do is they will not necessarily come into your store and count everything. They will go, this company registered, which we did. We registered our LLC. We opened our former store location, and then they did an appraisal. But they do it remotely based off of all the other retail stores in the area. So,
which they only did that because we did not submit our paperwork, which we did not know about submitting the paperwork. So if we would have submitted our paperwork on time, they would not have to guesstimate what our appraisal is.
Yes, and that right there is a very good learning lesson that we learned. And that's why we wanted to learn it, figure out everything. Because we're thinking, oh, we're great. We're in Houston. We're all these other stuff, but we have a lot of other friends and all of our other business partners and stuff like that are like, no, that's the reason why I opened my business in Montgomery County, because I can still serve all of Houston, the whole Houston area, and be in a way lower tax bracket and not have to deal with all of those assessments and appraisals and stuff like that. So it was just a great learning experience. And since November, since we've had this home, which is great. Like we love this home. Our children learned how to ride their bikes at this home. Like we're super sad that we're moving, but it is an elevation. It is definitely an elevation. So we've been on a month-to-month lease. When, babe? Since October, November of last year?
No,
since October.
January. No, our lease ended in December.
No, I thought we decided in November.
Our lease ends in December.
No. Oh, you sure? Mm-hmm. Why do I want to say we did the paperwork in November and early?
Well, we were getting ready to know, like making those decisions. Do we want to go month to month, or do we want to continue the lease? Yes. And then December was the last one.
Yes. So we've already been planning to exit here and exit the whole Harris County area. But again, so please take these small tidbits about, hey, if I start a business, and even if it's out of my home, and I register my LLC and I get a retail license, so that whenever I go to a wholesale district or whenever I go to a wholesale store and I purchase something and I tell them, no, here's my what's the tax thing called again? I always forget.
Sales tax.
Yeah, the sales tax permit. The sales tax permit, which they don't charge you sales tax. So that you're not paying that little bit of extra money. Whenever you do all that, you immediately ping in your city. So they're going to assess even your home, whatever you have. So that MacBook Pro I have over there, that Mac Studio, this desk, these computer monitors and stuff like that, these cell phones, these desks, they assess everything from your home. And that's something that not a lot of people are talking about. So again, just like we want to come out of the gate with the DTF printers and let everybody know, hey, why just put a DTF transfer on a t-shirt? Why just put a DTF transfer, on a pair of pants when you can actually get the machine and sell to all of those people that are doing that? Because not a lot of people are everybody can get a $300 Cricut. Not everybody can get a $25,000 DTF whole operation, right? So the people that are doing it are going to run their local area and their industry. So that's what I just wanted to really just get on this video and let everybody know that there's a lot going on with Flash Custom Transfers, a lot of growing. We can't wait. We're gonna move somewhere. We are downsizing, still about the same square footage about where we are going, and then we're gonna look for a new house in the whole Montgomery County area, maybe Magnolia, maybe Conroe, maybe Spring. Look in that area, and then also focus primarily on our showroom, so that whenever you are interested in a UJF-UV printer, you can come to us. Whenever you are interested in a DTF printer, you can come to us. Whenever you are interested in maybe a Trotec laser or any other type of machinery out there, you will be able to come right to our showroom and we can show you, get you knocked out with the process. We have in-house financing and everything, stuff like that. So we haven't done a real in-depth video like this in a very long time. And I was had a little stomach ache earlier, and I told my wife, I said, babe, I just want to do just a real video, just letting them know we have a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things behind the scenes. We are getting some emails of people wondering what's going on, and I'll end the video with this. We want to move forward only printing on Mimaki machines. We don't want to print on a Mimaki machine. We don't want to print on a Chinese machine and then you're thinking because we sell Mimaki or because we teamed up with Mimaki and DTF Superstore that you're not getting a Mimaki product. And that is a very tough process. It is very hard to go from a large scale printed thousands of transfers a year with over 2,500 customers and people coming from all different angles, all of a sudden having to end all of that so that every product that you get is off of Mimaki. That is the reason why you saw us locally here at the AMCAD Cutworks shop up in Dallas, going back to them, continuing that relationship because you haven't seen them on the channel in a very long time, and just growing our scale. We have an opportunity to go to China here. So we have an opportunity to go to Arizona next month in February. So shouts out to DTF Superstore for DTF Day. If you haven't signed up, you can go right now to dtfsuperstore.com and you can sign up for DTF Day. And what's great about, I do want to say one thing, babe. I know I'm kind of, again, this is vlog style.
DTF Day or DTF Expo?
DTF Expo.
Yeah,
yes,
the DTF Expo.
Thank you, babe. Great. Thank you for the correction.
No problem.
But what I did want to state was, and again, this is vlog style, is that what we truly love about the relationships that we've built with Mimaki, DTF Superstore, Cutworks, shout out to Ram and everybody, shout out to Jeremy. What we love is that they encourage us to just be ourselves, right? So like they're actually excited that we will get on camera and film an in-depth video from the business side of this. So right now we're working with a few customers to try to, encourage them, hey, listen, this is the route to go versus the other options when it comes to DTF printers. With that being said, whenever they have somebody who's telling them, point A to point Z, point, 1 through 10, the steps that it takes, not just on the selling the product from the DTF machine, selling the product from the UJF machine, selling the product from the sticker machine or the laser or whatever else, but also the business behind it so that you don't run into the same type of headaches and stuff like that we, have faced. Again, we are pretty smart, right? Shelly and I, don't you think we're pretty smart?
That's subjective.
No.
No, all the mistakes that we've had to encounter with becoming first-time business owners does not make me feel smart, but it's all lessons I have to learn. So it's like now I feel like I'm smart with my business because I had to learn these lessons the hard way. But while going through it, you're like, how did I miss that? How did I not know that? Why didn't I think about contacting the Harris County Appraisal District?
Exactly. Last year when we messed up, we had a clerical error with our sales tax, right?
$10,000 clerical error.
$10,000 clerical error. Yeah, which again, we got ahead of and we were able to get our money back.
Yeah.
But again, these are not real life business lessons that you are being taught. You are being taught the very surface because the people out here who are teaching these things only know the surface. They're not, and if they do know the in-depth, they're not willing to share it. So that is the reason why these companies that we're working with, if you see us working with a company, trust me, they vetted us, right? They went back to see where we first started to where we are now, our transitions as we move and do different things. And they are so proud that there is a company out there, Flash Custom Transfer Straight Outta Content, that wants to show people out there the in-depth behind the scenes, right? We can show all the glamours and glitz as we go to, glitz and glamour as we drive and interview all these different places and shops and print shops and show all this awesome machinery. But then again, what's on the back end, right? If you are a person watching this video for the first time and you're like, you know what is a redemption? What is an appraisal? You're telling me that that my business right now in my house, they can tax me for? The answer is yes. The answer, as we did our taxes today, 100%. That's the reason. Think about it. If you can write off your square footage in your room, like we write off the square footage of our house for our office, right? We write that off. If that can be written off, it can also be taxed because it's originally taxed. Again, we are not a CPA. We're only sharing with you our real life experience. I just really want to make that disclaimer. But again, as you see these things right here being sold, that we're getting rid of as we don't want to take anything from this house to the new place, and we want to do everything new there. But I just really wanted to just make this video just to let everybody else out there know that, hey, listen, you may see businesses go through a lot of stuff, but you're not really going to see the behind the scenes. We're going to continue to give you the behind the scenes of what it's like to be a business that grows and grows and grows and grows and grows. We're not here to just do rants, about difficult situations. We always have a solution for any problem that you may face, and we're trying to keep you ahead. If you guys even go back, when we left the store, when we left our retail store, what did Shelly and I do? We sat down on the couch, with the awesome Houston thing in the background, and we told you guys what it's like to purchase a store. This is the reason why, I mean, not just to purchase a store. We let you guys know what it's like to lease a store and all of the things that come with it. All of the things, it's not easy. So many people are out here telling you, right, babe?
Yeah, and they also seen us leave the store and cry.
Yes, when she cried, yes.
So, you guys got to be a part of the whole process.
Yes.
We cried when we opened, and then it didn't go as planned.
Yes.
We had to shut it down, but it was all a part of business. Exactly. I learned so much from it. So I don't count it as a failure. No. Business, I count it as a lesson that we learned a lot.
So, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm telling the boy to go upstairs. But yes, exactly. Yeah, so these are all lessons that we are here to learn, to teach you guys. Again, opportunities are always going to come, right? As transparent as we are, it doesn't stop our opportunities with bigger businesses. As last year and the year before, we let you guys know we are going to be shooting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So now we went from transfers to selling, to teaming up with the manufacturers and actually selling printers. We teamed up with #1 person in DTF. We'll be teaming up with #1 person in UV printing and #1 person in this type of printing, #1 person in this type of printing. Like I said, we have an opportunity to go to China. We're still trying to figure that out. But again, we always want to team up with the #1 because at the end of the day, they might not be able to do this type of content on their channel. But what we're finding out is that a lot of people appreciate this honest type of content. So if you can hit that subscribe button, I would truly appreciate it. It really does help the channel, as well as hitting that thumbs up button. Sorry, I cut myself moving some stuff as we're doing a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, again, so if you learned anything in this video, just learn that if you have any questions, just check out this channel. Just check out this channel, because chances are we might have answered it, or we might have given you some type of tip from either here on either here on Straight Outta Content or over on Flash Custom Transfers channel. We might have given you a real life tip that you're not going to get from anywhere else. We're not here to be all clickbaity and stuff like that. We are here to give the real life answers to the real life problems in this apparel and DTF business, and especially in the printing business as we expand and learn and see bigger machines and bigger products. And just way bigger than DTF itself. We want to expand and just reach out there and help everybody with real life solutions that people are just not, no matter what course you're buying or whatever, they are not teaching you things like, hey, after you get your LLC and you register, you do realize that whatever business address that you put down there, your home or whatever it may be, the city's coming for you. The city's going to issue you this.
Yes, on January 1st. If you move January 2nd, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
January 1st.
And again, this might not apply to you. You might be in Nashville, Tennessee or something like that. It may be a little bit different, but usually nationally, these things apply, especially per county. But again, I'm super excited to move to Montgomery County, open up our showroom there, and just know that, hey, my tax bill is going to be a lot less. It's no different than buying a piece of property, buying a home, right? Do you want to buy a home with the housing taxes are this much, or do you want to buy a home at the same size, same equity where the taxes are, a little bit less? And that's exactly what we are doing. So again, everything out there, we will be messaging everybody directly to let you know, hey, we hear you, we see you, everything will be handled, everything will be taken care of. We're still considering if we might slow down some things as far as the website and stuff like that. We're still kind of going over that because we're just going to be gone, and we don't want any issues moving forward or stuff like that.
Yeah, any more delays.
Yes, we don't want any more delays, but it is a very difficult process when you go from only printing on Chinese printers to only printing on Mimaki printers. It is a very, very different process. Yeah, that's really what it is. So it's a very long video, very long vlog style video. Again, I apologize. Just a lot I just wanted to get out and just share with you because there's so many questions that are coming in. And shout out to everybody at all the MCAD Cutworks, Carissa, Ron, Jeremy, everybody over there at DTF Superstore. Again, we appreciate the opportunity. Shout out to Gary. Gary, I'm going to be contacting you.
Ooh, we need to tell him the good news.
Yes, we need. No, he knows.
Oh, you told him?
Well, Connor talked to him. Anyway.
Oh yeah, and stay tuned for a video that I have coming with DTF Superstore, a collaboration video that will be dropping on Valentine's Day. So stay tuned, it's gonna be so cute.
Yes, I can't wait. We got so many big things coming. Just can't wait to just clear out of here.
Get settled, then start executing
Yes.
Master plan.
And we will show you just the same way that we showed you guys. Remember, I had to go back and check out all the old videos of when we opened up our retail store, FC Vinyl and Apparel, because we will be doing all the in-depth videos of when we find our showroom office and open that up and get the printers in there and get the whole showroom super nice and locked and loaded. So just stay tuned. We're going to be going super in-depth. And shout out to Connor over there in China. You might be seeing us soon. Hopefully, we got to see. There's a lot of stuff. We got kids and vacations and all types of birthdays. Birthday next week. We got so much stuff coming up. But again, thank you guys for everything. We truly appreciate you. Lash Custom Transfers is going through a big growth spurt. Just bear with us, I promise. There's so much on the other side that we haven't even said even in this video. Just bear with us. There's so much coming. All right, guys, be busy. Peace.